adventurer?
We'll have none of that, you hear? Finally, you've come! The others, they're... But wait, where is Mendius? Or Anna? You're not one of the fabulous five. That's it, we're dead. Oh, who's damned automaton! It'll kill us all! I'm just a farmer down on his luck. The fabulous five. They promised me adventure and riches. But what lurks here? It is certain death. They tricked us. We'll never survive. Fabulous. Huh? Fabulously lying? Cheating dogs is what they are. They sent me and my mates to this cave to deal with what was supposed to be an erratic little piece of wizardry. But it turns out to be a real killer. A murderous machine. What did they expect from us? I never held a sword before in my life. They said they'd be right behind us, show us the ropes. But they never showed, and now look at us. We are either dead or dying. Oh, please, I implore you. If you can, save my friends. They're still there in the dark, desperately trying to make a stand against that beast of steel. Nothing much. He's some kind of wizard, isn't he? All I know is that that monstrosity down there has a signature engraved on it. He's responsible for the madness that haunts this place. And I'll bet he's just as demented as the contraptions he creates. You look like a veteran warrior if ever I saw one. Please, help the others if you can.
Stand clear, comrades! He's about to burst! Ready to blow!
Sigurd's strength imbue me.
Finally, you have come. The others, they're... nothing much. You look like a veteran war...
The giant metal monster in this cave loves to party, but it'll only celebrate in honor of Arhu's universal controller.
comrades! He's about to burst! Ready to blow!
Too far to lose such foes! Finally, you've come. The others, they're nothing much. You look like a veteran.
Another charge! Another charge! Stand clear, comrades! He's about to burst! Ready to blow!
within my range now.
That's enough of that now!
What a deluge!
Feel the fury of the air.
Grace Mackey! Here! I'm on it! Grace Mackey! Here! I'm on it! Ultra Bolt!
God, what a battle that was. I never thought we would make it. And we wouldn't have, if it wasn't for your timely intervention. Can't believe you saved us all. Damn, it's good to be alive. Thank you, my friend. We'll head back to Sicil, to the Legion barracks. I, for one, have a few nasty cuts in me, and those Legionnaires will know better than anyone else how to treat combat wounds.
It is spectacular indeed to behold how quickly your powers grow. There is a superhuman quality to your progress that both impresses and pleases me. Do continue to pursue the depths of your potential with relentless resolution. Yes, seek power for power's sake. Forswear the pitfalls of morality. Forswear both good and evil, the promises of duty and ambition. Let power be the end of its own means, and nothing in this world will be able to stand in your way. And there we have it. The bickering, the wavering of resolve. The weak-mindedness that, like a cancer, eats away at the foundations of strength and dominion. That devours and grows until it undoes the drive for power completely. Know ye then, weak-minded ones, that only if you cast aside all desire and instead focus on the utter mental and physical mastery of supremacy over all, the means as well as the ends will melt into ultimate purpose. This purpose, I have my own. As do you, that much is clear, though perhaps you may as yet be unaware of its true design and composition. So let us continue our journey, for it is in the journey that purpose takes shape. Go forth, ever on, before grinning time turns us into frail, failed fools.
Holy hellhounds! We were lucky to escape that abomination without being zapped into jerky. I reckon I couldn't have designed a better example of the magical menace myself. And all this from Arhu, our so-called ally. You ask me, we'd all be better off if those wizarding nutters were quarantined on their own little island. Let them blast each other to bits and leave the rest of us in peace. These are the times we live in, that much is clear. Wizards, sorcerers, and whichever monstrosities they can conjure is season control. And they'll succeed if the likes of us don't band together to send them scampering.
Revitalize and restore.
Poor kid. Slaughtered by undead by the looks of it.
On what was probably his first mission, too.
I mustn't have used it correctly. 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 I mustn't have used it correctly.
These thugs are angling for a fight.
In that case, I'd say we ought to oblige them.
Seems these thugs are angling for a fight.
Yeah, in that case, I'd say we ought to oblige them.
Dry off.
Projectile.
See the white light.
Eternal silence awaits you. My target dances in shadow.
I feel better already.
horseshoes told me it could see my future. But I'd never trust an overgrown pebble.
Knight, a source hunter, nay. Tell me verily, would thee likest to knowest what the future holdeth for thine? Lo, I am stucketh false like a barnacle upon the hound of time. But while mine body is confined in a stone prison, mine visions runneth free. Would thee likest to see the end of thine adventure, mortal? Thee mightily shouldeth. Knowing the truth might prove difficult for thine to handle. The hero has spoken it.
One look at you, mighty paladin of the waves, and your destiny is clear. You were meant to swim the seas. A tedious, eons-long job. A task more fit for a dog. For our only purpose within these stony confines is to guard the entrance to the cave you see on that cliffside. We must prevent what lives within from escaping until due penance is done. But we long to move freely once more. But we are utterly trapped without our preferred elements to free us. Of course. Do dolphins not frolic in the waves like rabbits through the field? Do crabs not waltz between the sea and shore at their leisure? And do you not possess the power to breathe the water of the sea as easily as you do the air? Assuredly you do. I, mighty statue of the cliffs, to grant you the power. Now go, your highness of the tides, and test your new ability. Farewell, ruler of the deep. Don't forget to test out your new power. Swim deep, 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 and see how your lungs transform to gills. I swear it will work.
You burn with the desire to free your spirit, as I burn with the longing to flee this encasement. I like to keep my visitors on their toes indeed. But in your case, most blessed spirit, never a fib passes these lips. Cleanse yourself with fire and you won't regret it. You can trust me. Curse! We four powerful beings all have been trapped here to seal the entrance of yonder cave. Until all of us are freed by our favored element, the cave remains impenetrable, and what lies within remains trapped, same as we. But talking is hardly the end of it. I also grant great fortune to those bold enough to address me. For you, I foresee great fame and renown. But first, you must prove your worthiness, your spiritual valor, by freeing yourself of all your worldly possessions. Burn them to ash, and watch your spirit soar. Ta-da, traveler. And don't forget, to find the true rewards of life, you must absolutely burn everything you own. Does this look like a face that would lie to you?
You, noble creature, you look like you could take to the sky at any moment. Listen close, for I can grant you the ability to soar like a falcon. Oh, I say so many things. Who can keep track of what fool acts on what? That man clearly didn't ask me to super duper swear. But for you, my promise is the super duperest. As sure as the sea is green. But hold still. I must first weave my magic spell. Bippity, boppity, boo! There, the charm is complete. Go on, test your new powers. For your first flight, a steep ledge works as your best jumping off point. Goodbye, oh Lord of Wind. Don't forget, you'll fly highest and truest if you start with a running leap. The higher the cliff, the better.
Projectile.
Not so fast!
Devours me.
Missed!
Bless the seven, I am restored!
Bless the seven, I am restored.
As good as a new pin.
lust for fresh air upon my scales. Now to test out these long, petrified limbs.
Vanquish them! Charge of the champion!
Feeling trapped?
My binds are broken. My power is unleashed.
Let us make them pay, friends.
These may have been but lesser demons we fought, but demons they were. What, I wonder, did they protect?
I'm good and ready to find out. Lead the way, comrade.
every shell on the beach if they could get their weird little mouths on them.
Be praised, all divines, for a bright light now shines in this dread, dreary cave that was marked as my grave. Oh, beautiful girl, the brightest star yet! You have to become a Bella Garrett. Stay with me in my great lair of love, and I'll treat you better than the gods up above. O ignorant innocent, 'tis I, Belagar, the greatest practitioner of magic by far. There isn't a spell, no incantation arcane, that is not stored in my miraculous brain. I speak, I rhyme, and wonders create. The world is my playground, and the living my bait.
Oh, no.
I, a Bella Garrett, a woman so blessed that her head she may rest against the red-hot confines of my amorous breast. To you I'll be undyingly devoted. In the softest of silks you'll be sensually coated. Yours will be the very miracles I'll fashion. Yours will be Belagar's unending passion.
Oh, my Belagar, embrace
What
me.
a joy it is
way.
to be...
I've better things to do.
I think you should consider it. It's a unique opportunity.
Oh, Belagar, how I adore you!
What a joy it is to be
No
a
way I'm becoming a Bella Garrett. Now back off.
Oh, Belagar, how I adore you!
Oh, Belagar,
Think what we could learn from this wizard.
My love, my own, my Belagar, embrace me, do.
Sweet Belagar, when I sleep I dream of you. When I wake I long
My
for
love,
you.
my own, my Belagar, embrace me, do.
Sweet Belagar, when I sleep I dream of you. When I
No,
wake
no.
I...
We'll do as I say, and there's an end to it.
Silly woman with madness beset, who refuses to be a Bella Garrett. Go on, get out of my elegant lair. Begone, leave, see if I care. My scrolls and my tomes, and do not forget about my scissors and combs.
Belagar,
We'll
sweet
dazzle the
Belagar,
realm with my
do.
glorious
I dream
presence.
of you.
For to meet
When I
Belagar
wake I
is
long
everyone's
for
pleasance.
you.
Oh, Belagar, how I adore you!
Oh, Belagar, how I adore you.
Give me a hat, a robe, and some boots. Or maybe one of those fancy suede suits.
Upon the shore below this cave, you'll meet a necromancer grave. Find the sand and take a left. You'll find her.
Dress, an example of elegance, style, and finesse.
Oh, Belagar, how I adore you.
What a joy it is to be a Belagar, the most favored of women.
honeys! To me, my girls! Pout your lips and shake your curls! To me, my honeys! To me, my girls! Pout your lips and shake your curls!
I don't have the right tool for mining.
We'll travel the land in splendorous dress, an example of elegance, style, and finesse.
Oh, Bellegar, how I adore you!
Potent heat!
Divines doubly bless you, friend. They must come from somewhere, from some vile source. I could make a feeble pun about your hunting for said source, but no. I shall be very glad to share what information by all means. Churches have churchyards, and churchyards attract necromancers. So goes the sinister logic. So I did. The chances of survival during these sorties are only... So good to see you again, Source Hunter.
friends around here. There's a zombie in my garden. My sheep is missing. And... Greetings. These stalls...
Aside! Step aside! This maniac's gonna turn me into a meat pie!
A chicken has the right to live too?
Pardon him? What a silly notion! Such a lovely day calls for a nicely cooked chicken.
I bet you'd make an even tastier roast than that chicken.
If this chicken belongs to the chef, setting it free would be the equivalent of theft.
No, we'll do as I say.
Yippee-ki-yay! I'm free! I'm free! So long, suckers!
Why did you let my chicken escape?
You let my chicken escape? Looks like it's your lucky day, Jack. Now to tell the troops, they're getting nothing but the cornbread.
These stalls are for our Legion troops. Rimlund's finest work up mighty fine appetite, serving
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter? Far be it from her to tell her master what in the seventh name she's up to. The girl flew from here like she just heard the location.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Fresh haddock! Perfect for a fryer!
Never saw you in the king crab before. You're welcome to scratch me behind the ears if you like. I won't scratch back. I am Unsinkable Sam. At least that's what they call me around here. Used to be a ship's cat, but the clipper I was on sank, and I was the only one to wrestle himself free from the waves. The people here were kind and took me in, being the king crab's foremost patron ever since. A magnificent ship she was. Used to belong to a pirate, I was told. Unlike me, she didn't prove to be unsinkable, though. We hit the cliffs right neath the lighthouse. Not very apt a name for that building, I must say, for no light was shining from it. The moment I hit the water, I writhed around like I would on a hot tin roof. By some miracle, I managed to reach the beach, covered in kelp and smelling worse than a fish's funeral parlor. But I was alive. And that was more than anybody else could say. So I was. What friends I had. They drowned alongside the rats I used to hunt in the galley. And there I was, all alone. Not that I have it bad here, mind you. I've milk and fish aplenty. Most folks will pet me kindly, and when one of the village girls holds me tight against her ample bosom, I purr up a storm. But I do long for a companion of my own kind. And in that regard, there is no one like Maxine. Maxine, the mayor's darling pet. So gentle, so fair a feline. The grace of her whiskers, the subtle palette of dyes in her sable coat. She's one of a kind, that cat. She likes me. I know she does. But when I declare my love, she backs away. I don't know why. I've serenaded her and braved many a bucket of water for my efforts. But for some reason, she is not to be swayed. By all means. People make a fuss about them because they endanger the lands around the city. They never bother me when I'm out for my monthly walk, though. But still, I do detest them. I mean, they're so unnatural, aren't they? Cats can have 9 lives, but humans are only entitled to 1. Oh, don't mention orcs to me. Worse than dogs, that lot. Sank Walrus Willie's boat right from under him. Best anchovy fisher in the world he was. A loss to us all.
The knight in see-through armor, Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom, Stentaken. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she? Turjageta, friend. Yes? Have you decided what should be done about him? Please do not press me any further. With the power of Haxmagy, I will leg Fizoda. Yes, a capital notion. Let him be brought before the law for his schemes. It would probably be better if you rather than I informed Captain Aureus, though. He bears little goodwill toward me ever since my more savage brethren have been...
Fancy that! A source hunter barging in when the lady of the house is fully dressed. Who could have fathomed such a thing?
Join the stud club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
Liberté, equality, and brotherhood for all will turn the record cleaver of decapitation upon you. Revolution is coming! Oh.
golly gosh! One who flaunts the highways and byways of silly old Sicile with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail in the air. I do declare such a sight is rather rare around here. But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so much about. Charmed, I'm sure. I'm the mayor's cat, don't you know? Born and raised on velvets and viands of most exquisite varieties. Maxine rhymes with queen, after all, and dearest. That is hardly a coincidence. Oh, he's a darling old Tom, isn't he? Paws over tails in love with me, and who can blame him? The feeling's, well, it's rather mutual, actually. But that pet of a puss simply doesn't have a penny to his name. At the risk of sounding as shallow as a spaniel, I can't but admit my love does not come unconditionally. What if we were to have kittens, he and I? They'd jolly well starve, wouldn't they, with an alley cat for a papa? Oh, dear Sam, he's such a good old bean. But he does rather reside at the bottom of the scratching pole, doesn't he? And dear me, one must have at least a mite of standards. But of course, darling, be my guest. Oh, this quaint little town is a tad too parochial for one of my more urbane tastes. But one has to make do, hasn't one? The fresh sea air does go to great lengths to invigorate one's spirit, that much I'll admit. And it is rather jolly to watch the ships sail in laden with all kinds of exotic wares, full of the little treats the mayor likes to spoil me with. Darling man, he dotes on me so. Heavens forbid! No, fear is rather too strong a term there, hunter dearest. The predator's instinct is a trait we share, you and I. And though those rancid ramblers may not be quite as easy to put to the claw as mice are, I assure you they are just as easily outwitted.
Ah, cats. Such beauty, such grace they have. Magnificence incarnate.
Slinking charlatans, more like. I wouldn't trust a cat as far as I could throw it. And I'm a world lead cat tosser.
What's with you, bipeds and beer? No better drink than milk. Aye, so there's the rub. I am but a stray, and she is the mayor's cat. Oh, I do understand her, I do. She wants a Tom of means, not privation. One who brings home the sardines and the occasional halibut. Would that I still had my collar. Such a marvel it was, as bejeweled as the night sky with precious stones, said to have once been worn by a far-off Maharaja's best hunting cheater. Like the king of all cats I looked when I wore it. A gift bestowed upon me by a princess whom I had kept company during a long and perilous voyage. A precious band of gemstones, lost as I was tossed around by the waves like a ball in a game of catch. Among the waves it remains, I imagine. Won perhaps by a crab who fancies himself a Caesar with it. If only I could be the Caesar again, and Maxine my Caesarina.